Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy?
Good, bro. How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it.
Well, they told me I didn't have any fucking choice. So.
I hear you're only doing like one of these things, so thank you for making this that one thing.
Actually, two. So,
wow. Damn! I'm not. I don't want this anymore. No, I'm done.
If you want to hang up on me right now, that's fine with me.
I couldn't. I'm actually. I didn't even know about this until today, and I still showed up to work today wearing a Sons of Anarchy T-shirt, so I could never hang up on you.
Oh, that's pretty freaking cool, bro.
I'm glad you didn't say that was like a big loser thing of me to do.
No, I was thinking it, but I would never say it.
Oh, it's so kind of you. You're so kind, Ron.
No, I'm kidding, man. Are you kidding me, man? That's really cool that people geek out over this shit.
Well, it's actually it's extra big here in Saskatoon because Kim Coates is from here, right?
Oh, are you in Saskatoon? Well, this is why I have an obsession to visit every Canadian city, is because I want to have bragging rights over Kim and say that that I have done that, and probably I'm more beloved in his own country than he is.
Evil plan. You're welcome here anytime to visit.
Thank you very much.
Well, word is actually Kim is in town right now. He just came back to Saskatoon to do a couple of things. So, hey, this is your chance to give him a message to show him that you're the king of this city.
Well, I sure hope he listens to this. And Kim, if you're listening to this, go poop yourself.
Ron Perlman taking over as a king of Saskatoon. I gotta know, man, do you enjoy playing a character that's basically universally hated on TV?
I mean, I kind of know, in playing him that, I'm doing some, rather nefarious, questionable things. But it wasn't until I joined the Twitterverse about a year ago that I became aware by what people were saying, just how incredibly despised I am. And I got to tell you, man, it hurts.
Now, they don't attack you personally on Twitter, do they?
There's a lot of people who tweet that don't seem to have a grasp on the difference between reality and make-believe, and certainly don't know that what we do on television is made up, But that's okay. That's cool. A little controversy, Never hurt anybody.
You do have the red horns and the tail in real life, though, right?
in my glove compartment. I'm not wearing them now. I keep them for singles bars.
Oh, hey. Woo.
Yeah.
Now, I've actually, back to Kim for a second. I've talked to him a few times, and he says you don't actually ride. Is that true?
He said that?
He said that, man. He's talking trash about you.
I'm going to hang up right now and give the motherfucker a call. I mean, there's a couple of things I know about Kim that I would never share.
No, I think you should. I think you should share one of those right now to get him back.
Damn. He said that?
He did, man.
That's really not cool, man. I'm Clay Morrow, man. I'm the president. I'm the long-standing former president of the Sons of Anarchy Motorcycle Club. I'm an enthusiast. I ride like the wind, bro. I don't care what Kim Coates says.
You should call your connections, get them taken care of.
I know that there's an awful lot of people who come from Saskatoon who don't lie for a living. But, Kim obviously is not one of them.
Well, you're not big into lying then, right?
No, I'm telling you the gospel, bro.
Will Clay die this year then?
There are certain things that I can discuss, and there are certain things that I cannot discuss. I'm going to give you a really big hint.
Okay.
This season, Clay either dies or he doesn't.
Oh, man. I know exactly what's going to happen then.
Yeah. It's almost like I am the walrus. The walrus is Paul.
We're in a deep, deep sense of something right now. Oof.
Yeah, we're in a vortex. We're going down the toilet quick.
I've always wanted to be in the old octopus's garden with Ron Perlman, and here we are. Oh, man.
There you go. And I'm inches away from being 64. So the question is, will you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm serious, man. My next birthday. I'm 64 years old.
Really? Is that?
Which is another Beatles landmark.
Wow.
I bet you none of them ever thought they'd hit 64 when they wrote that song.
No kidding.
No.
I remember when there were no airplanes. you had to take a bicycle to, from New York to San Francisco.
So you've been riding for some time then? You went from bicycle to motorcycle to, wow.
You know all about it.
They didn't even have motorcycles back then.
When you started riding, there wasn't even motorcycles. So take that, Kim Coates, eh?
Mm-hmm. Eh?
Do I say eh?
Somebody just said it. I'm not mentioning any names.
Oh, that was one of us.
Okay.
Well, the odds are, if I'm on with two of you, one of them is going to say it.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be saying it a few more times, eh?
no.
Eh?
How about something coming up for you in the future? Any word on a Hellboy 3? I know there's some rumors that you might be a part of it.
There are always rumors about Hellboy 3, but you got to understand that most of them have been started by me.
Oh.
So, I mean, I haven't given up hope. It's a heavy lift. It's a big, big movie. It would be the wind-up for the trilogy, and it would be huge, epic, expensive, and it's just a question of getting the studio to believe that it's worth doing. So, write your congressman, say your prayers. I need a little help here.
Well, you worked with Del Toro earlier this year, last year on Pacific Rim. Did he express interest at all?
I think he would do it if the circumstances were right, but he's the one that told me what the third movie needed to look like. I mean, he's had this kind of thing. He's had this written in his head for years now, and it's big. It's bigger than the first two movies. So, he's the kind of guy that will not take a knife to a gunfight, and he won't do this movie unless he could do it correctly.
Wow. So you're talking about the costume earlier. Now Halloween is just a couple days away. Do you dress up for anything? You ever decide to go up? You're never too old for that, are you?
I do, but I never leave the house.
Do you do the full Hellboy every Halloween?
No, I only pull out the Hellboy makeup if I'm in a singles bar.
Well, I saw some stories online. You also do, I think it was Make-A-Wish Foundation. You do the Hellboy thing?
Well, that wasn't supposed to be publicized. That was just kind of amongst the family for this kid. And somebody posted it on Facebook, and it just spread. But that was a one-off kind of thing.
Well, I mean,
although if another kid with leukemia comes to me and asks me to get dressed up, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Because what good is being a superhero if you can't put a smile on a kid's face?
That's freaking awesome, man. That's freaking. See, Claire Morrow's such a badass, and then you do a nice thing like that. You balance out the world.
I think Claire Morrow's got that kind of generosity inside of him. I just think you've seen the side of him that needs to be protective of his family. I've always looked at Claire Morrow as a hero. I'm the only one, but that's how I look at him, and I have the right to do that.
Yep.
Because I'm free. I'm free to have my own opinion.
Damn straight, man. Now back to Halloween. What are you guys going to be handing out this year, candy-wise? Any favorites?
I'm partial to Reese's.
Oh yes, those are my favorite too.
Yeah, I like eating them, so I like giving out stuff that I like because I figure if I like it, somebody else is gonna.
Hell yeah.
But M&M's. I go classic. I go just straight fastball down the middle of the plate.
One of those terrible toffee candies that nobody likes. What was the worst thing you've ever got trick or treating? Remembering back going around door to door. Worst thing you've ever got in the old treat bag?
A couple of rusty needles.
Really?
You might run into those in Winnipeg. Be careful.
Yeah. No, I come from a tough neighborhood. Somebody once said to me, "How far is the subway from here?" And I said, "I don't know. Nobody's ever made it." But
whoa, man,
that was a little New York humor there.
Oh. Canceling my trip to New York City for New Year's now. Oh,
it's a funny one, huh?
Another comic movie that I noticed.
No, nobody's ever made it. Okay, second shot.
Another comic movie I noticed that you were a part of. A mini film, I guess. The Punisher: Dirty Laundry. Would you ever think of maybe switching to the Punisher franchise? It could use a little reboot now.
Tom Jane is one of my dearest friends, and he really would like to get back to doing that franchise, and so he's the one that put that little short together.
He's the best one, definitely.
He called all his friends in to help him, and if that thing gained any traction and he was able to turn that into a feature film, and I was lucky enough to get asked, I'd show up in a heartbeat.
Would you guys do you ever think of crowdsourcing for a new Punisher movie? Because I know I've never actually paid to any of those, but for a new Punisher, I've got a Punisher tattoo on my wrist. I would pay for that one.
Well, that's I appreciate that. That's Tom's thing, and if he decides that he wants to do that, I'd help him to the degree I could. He loves the character, he loves the franchise, and rightfully so. It's a really cool, deal. So, I wish him the best with that, and I'd do anything in the world I could to help him.
Now, you jumped in the whole sci-fi thing. Was this kind of where you came from growing up? Like, were you into the sci-fi thing before you kind of got into the acting? Like, you grew up on Star Trek, Star Wars, all that stuff?
No, the roles that I've done in my career have nothing to do with my own aesthetic. Basically, everything that's happened to me are just random events that kind of fell into my lap, with no rhyme, no reason. And I was grateful to get all the wonderful jobs that I got. I guess once you do one, you become a little member of that community, and they start thinking of you for others. So it's kind of like a little snowball. But no, I don't seek that stuff out. It finds me, and I just love working, and I love the guys who are fanatic about that genre. The filmmakers are fun people to be around because they're so childlike in their approach to everything, and they're so imaginative, and it's really cool to work on those things.
And I've heard you're also one of the easiest actors to work with when it comes to doing makeup.
I bet you Kim didn't tell you that.
No, Kim didn't. No. But is it true that you just sit there, listen to classical music, and just let them go to work with the makeup?
Well, I mean, everything but the classical music part. A lot of Tom Waits, a lot of Sinatra, whatever the guys want to listen to, basically. Okay. But yeah, I mean, every time I've actually had to put the makeup on, I was lucky enough to be playing a phenomenal character. Hellboy, Beauty and the Beast, Name of the Rose, Quest for Fire. And then the last one, which was Island of Dr. Moreau, I get to work with my lifetime idol, my acting god, Marlon Brando. So every one of them was well worth whatever I had to do to play those guys. And so I never looked upon it as burdensome or negative.
Thank you so much for calling today, Ron. Just before we let you go, I was wondering if you could do a voicemail as Clay calling from jail.
Hey, Seth, this is Clay. You got any word from my people when I'm getting the hell out of here?
Oh, my God, I love it. Thank you so much, man.
All right, see you guys.